All right, I wanted to go on the river one more time before it gets cold in the rapids with the completely self-draining boat configuration here. I don't have a lot of time before the sun sets, but I know where the rapids are and I'm going to hit them in the first 20 minutes. And then there's nothing after that and I'll be in the dark, but it won't really matter. Alright, the other thing is I do have the wind at my back, which is nice. Should help me get down the river. Alright, it's quite shallow out here. Back to my role as Huckleberry Finn. Ooh, look at this. Oh. I better sit down for this. Oh, God. Yeah, there's about 4 stages of rapids, and the second and third are pretty big. All right, I do have to get to the rapids before the sun goes down, so I'll be able to navigate. All right, yeah, it's amazing how every time I go out on the river, the conditions are very different. Water's really shallow right now. The biggest problem is, you know, do I hit a rock and then stop all of a sudden? I just have to be prepared for that. Yeah, I just lightly skidded. That's why I really like the shape of the bottom of this punt. It's basically arced in the front, so. All right, well, I kind of spoke too soon. I have a headwind now. So I had a headwind on the bike when I was going up, and now I have a headwind on the boat going down. It happens a lot in this area. It just means that I'll be getting back in the dark. Yeah, so one of the things about the rapids is I can always hear it before I see it, and I can definitely hear it up there. That sound is my tail fin hitting something and then flipping up. It pivots up every time I hit a rock, which is really nice. Yeah, the first time I came out on this river, I lost a fin. It just ripped off my boat. So that's why I invented these the pivoting kick-up fin, and it hits all the time, but it's never broken. Wow, it's quite a minefield up here. Boulders. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull this up. Alright. Oh shit. Looking for a way out here. Let's just exit to the right. Well, the boat is self-drained already. All right, here we go. Sorry, I'll have to edit that out. That was exhilarating. I'm not cold because I'm paddling so hard. All right, now the wind's at my back. Now there's a big wall of rock in front of me. I'm pretty sure it's going to be safer to the left. All right, I got gale force wind here. I tried to get around the rocks, but the wind was blowing me, so I had to go through. All right. Yeah, there's where the water goes down. All right, it's so pretty out here. Just gonna enjoy the last rays of the sun. All right, I usually get stuck over here. I've gotten stuck over here a couple times. Made it again. Well, that was fun. I've been wanting to do that all summer long. It's been kind of busy with my sailboat stuff. Woo! Stood up pretty fast here. The boat is still intact, amazingly. I've taken a rest on this island before, but I don't have time to take a nice rest. Just keep going, because I'll be in the dark soon. Yeah, we have a storm off the coast still, which is right now it's blowing me forward, so that's really nice. All right. I've only fell off this boat once, and that's when I got going sideways in a strong current, and the edge digged in and kind of spilt me over. But as long as I've been going downwind, I mean downstream, I've never fallen off this boat. That was only when I was going upstream that I fell off. All right, there is my speed over the water. It was 4. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. With the wind at my back and the current. So when I ride up, I go about 10 miles an hour on my bike, and when I go back, I go about 3 or 4. So I might as well mention now, this boat is a prototype, and I've used it about 26 or 27 times. I lost track. It has no fiberglass, it has no epoxy, and it uses outdoor porch paint, and it's actually held together by a combination of paper tape immersed in Type Bond 3 and cotton immersed in Type Bond 3. Yeah, I don't have my rudder. My rudder is not down. So, not bad for a boat made out of paper, cotton, wood glue, and plywood, and porch paint. Well, I tell you, I would much rather be out here than in front of my computer watching some stupid YouTube video generated by some AI character that just made up a bunch of stuff. I think we should be out in nature, building things, experimenting. When I was a kid, I built tree forts and stuff in the woods, and kids these days, they're not really building stuff as much as they used to, and it's a shame because this is so much fun. I'm the only person out here besides the animals, the birds, fish, the deer, and the insects. Anyway, I'm really enjoying this, and thank you for watching my channel. Alright, this is the little creek that goes back to the loading dock, and the water level is so low that I have to drag the boat, but luckily it has this convenient handle here. Alright, yet another successful trip. It's actually pretty cool being in the dark and utilizing your I think it's the, I don't know, the cones or the rods, I forgot which one, but your night vision. It's a lot of fun. I didn't turn on my phone light until I got into this little creek where you can't really see the sky at all because of the trees. All right. Thank you for watching.